हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मने सविलास महामोह ग्राह ग्राहैक कर्मणि ग्राह ग्रासैक कर्मणि। Today we will see the summary of the third chapter, second chapter, and second chapter is called Panchbhut Vivek. You have heard that in Panchadashi there are 3 Panchakam, group of 5 chapters. So first group is based on Sat aspect, Vivek. Second group is based on Chit aspect called Deep, Deep Prakaran. And last 3 chapters are Anand based Prakaran. So first chapter was called Tattva Vivek. And second chapter is called Panchbhut Vivek. So I'll give you the brief summary or leave it. Brief summary of the third chapter. So you heard there are 109 verses in this second chapter. 109 or 109, which can be divided into 6 portions. The whole chapter can be divided into 6 parts. What are those 6 parts? So first topic in the first verse is mentioned as introduction, where Vidyaranya Swamiji tells about what I am going to talk. And he said, I'll be talking about the Panchabhut Vivek. Second topic is from second verse to 46th verse. And second to 46th verse is called Chandogya Upanishad Vakya Vichar. Chandogya Upanishad Vakya Vichar. Sadev Saumidam Agre Asit. This was the Chandogya Upanishad Vakya. In this Vakya, he will do the contemplation and extract out the meaning of especially the word called Sat. This third topic was from 47th verse to 59th verse, and this topic is on Maya. 47 to 59th verse. Fourth topic is from 60th verse to 97th verse. And what is in that? Bhut Bhautik Vivek. Bhut Bhautik Vivek. This is from 60th verse to 97th verse. Fifth topic is from 98th verse to 108 verse called Gyan Vivek Phalam. 98th verse to 108, 11 verses, and it is called Gyan Vivek Phalam. The last topic is 109, which is Upsamhar or conclusion of the whole chapter. And he will prove that what I had said in the first verse, same thing I am repeating it, that this, what I had promised, I have completed it. Upkram and Upsamhar should be one. So this is in short the demarcation of the second chapter of Panchadashi. Now let us go each one and let us try to see that it settles in our mind for whole life. Or not that you forget again everything, because we have seen in detail and we should not forget it so easily. So second topic, first topic was the first verse, no explanation required, because that is just to tell that I am talking on Panchabhut Vivek. When it is said Panchabhut Vivek, Vivek is always between two. Prathak karne, vichir dhatu is there, it means prathak karne, differentiation or demarcation between two things which have been mixed up. It is called Vivek. If something externally mixes up, it is easier to see that this has mixed up. I gave you the example of rice and dal being mixed up, the raw one. Remember the example. If that is mixed up, you can see that this is mixed up and you can easily differentiate. Something, water and milk is there, it mixes up. So, in our childhood, never there was packet milk. It was all the time, many times rather, I used to go to the person who was milking the cow, and on the spot we used to get the milk. We used to take our own small buckets or something, container, and you stand in front of him. In front of you he will milk the cow and he will give you the milk. But sometimes he was smart enough. Before you came, he had already mixed water into it. But it is good if you put water in the milk, but sometimes he had put some milk in the water. So he already started. So we used to say, see, you have to. There were two brothers. One was Gudul, one was Sudul. This was the name, Gudul and Sudul. And his father's name was Mukundi. So I said, Gudul, you should show the bucket and then start milking. Sometimes he used to show the bucket that there is no water. But sometime he started milking before I came. So in the house when the milk was used, it easily you can make it out that lot of water is in the milk. Those who use the milk daily, they can make it. You can make it out, but you can't separate so easily now. You can make it out. Like the rice and the dal pulses, you can separate. You see also and separate also. But here you cannot, you may see but you can't separate. Maybe some instruments may have come to separate. But to the layman, that instrument, he can only know it. At the most, what he can do, he can boil it for a little longer time so that the water evaporates. But these two mixtures are still easier. Where you see the mixture, at least you can perceive that there is something mixing is going on. Or some people while speaking, they mix English and Hindi. They say, this is English. English. English, na? English is there. Hindi and English mix is there. They were asking in December the camp will be in English or Hindi. This question was there. Primarily that was in Hindi. But let us see, we can put some English translations in between. We can put in English also. So, but the case which is here is very serious. This is a flower. I see is a flower, nothing is mixed in it. But Vedanta says that existence is mixed with it. Of existence, I never see existence as different thing, something else. I always see existence as associated with an object or a place or a person. And you'll be surprised to know that none of the people have touched existence like that. No darshan except Nyaya, Vaisheshik and Sankhya to a certain extent, superficially. But exclusively discussing on existence is only the field of Vedanta. And therefore you heard in Bhagavad Gita about Sat and Asat separately, Bhagavan had discussed. Sarvabhuteshu ye naikam bhavam abhyam ikshate. So that also his existence is there. So here Vidyaranya Swamiji is going to separate between existence and the Panch Mahabhut actually. Therefore it is called Panch Bhut Vivek. Which you will never think also that there is something called different than Panch Mahabhut than existence. And already you have heard the chapter, so you have already been familiar with this genius. And now I'll go to it. Okay. We don't feel that it is anything. Like I'm thinking, I am sad, I am happy, I am angry. I never feel that I am and anger is not mixed. It is totally different thing. I never think. I am angry is very real thing when I am angry. In the class it may not be real. But when I am angry, anger is very real and I am angry is very real. When I am sad, I am and sad are not two different things. I am sad is a big reality of my life. When I feel I'm inferior, I am an inferior is very big thing, it's very big reality. I never understand that I am is different than inferiority. Inferior is something different, I am and totally different. I have nothing to do with the inferior. You can imagine that how much non-discrimination has gone. And therefore you need lot of understanding and listening. Like I am tall or I am thin or I am dark or I am fair. I feel it is real. There is no difference, it appears, that I am fair or I am dark. Dark has nothing to do with me or fair has nothing to do with me. Swami Nityanandaji was dark in color. Because when he was born, somehow he had a lot of disease. Somebody said, if you can kill a crow, and crow you can smear on him, his blood, so he'll recover. Catching crow is most difficult. Other birds, because crow is one of the most cunning birds. Other birds you will hit, then it will go. Crow is the one, moment you bend down to take the stone, it will run away. So, crow will be difficult to catch. And therefore now the topic is of separation of existence with the five elements. And this topic is starting from 2nd verse to 46th verse. Even if after 1 month if I come, I ask you this question, I'm not saying you tell the verses exactly, but you should tell these are the topics and this is the thought flow in this chapter. And this is where your notes will help if you have forgotten it. Notes you can browse it and you can see this is, and when you're writing your notes, please use highlighter. Highlighter, you know, na? So what is important point, highlight it. Even in the, like you use lot of highlighters, but notes is not there. So, lot of highlighters are there. So this was, now I'm coming to the topic of existence. Remember, you have heard many times, step number 1 was, please don't see existence straight away. Always start your thinking from Vyashti, microcosm, and go to macrocosm. And then see oneness of microcosm, oneness of the essence of microcosm and macrocosm. So first, go from your waking to the dream. And in the dream, the gross body is not experienced, but thought is experienced, and I is experienced. I. In the deep sleep, the gross body, the subtle body is not experienced. Causal body is there, but I is experienced. I is there. And in the samadhi, all 3 bodies are negated, and the I is there. So first you went into the deep sleep and discovered that consciousness is there. And that consciousness which is there is not associated with any part, product or property of any element. It is the alone consciousness which is called Sadev Saumya, Sadev, alone, Sanmatra is there. It is not as an adjective or it is not as a property. It is not as something, it is seen alone. So first of all, you convince yourself that there is a consciousness also alone exists, or existence also exists alone. When I say alone, alone means there is no time-space object. So 4 properties, it is not the part product. Second is it is independent. Third thing, it is pervasive. And fourth thing, it survives after the object die also. Just and I told yesterday, if you have remembered, that throughout our life, deep sleep has not changed. And not only that, of all the beings of the past, 1,000 years back and today also, everybody's deep sleep is same. Dadaji's, Naniji's. Even Raman's sleep and our sleep must be same. Deep sleep, I mean. Million years back also. And today also the deep sleep is same. Because the experience is of the same existence which is there. That means existence is not in the time. Whatever is in time will modify. This is the second topic. Try to internalize it. In your life first you go, then you go to everybody's life, then you go in 1,000 years and million years and trillion years. Same existence is there. That means this existence was not in my body. If it was in my body, then I would experience only with the body. But many bodies have come on the existence and gone on the existence. Rather, all the bodies are seen all the existence, but that existence is as it is. Imagine that. Socho jara. Socho jara. That billion year later, that means this is called Nitya. Dehi Nityo Avadyoyam Dehi Sarvasya Bharata. तस्मात् सर्वाणि भूतानि न तम शोचितुम अर्हसि. इसको पकड़ो आप. Very good. If something is in time, at all time, then it will be at all space. And therefore, in and through the whole cosmos, this existence is there. And therefore, when pralaya happens, pralaya means all the elements have gone back into unmanifestation. And in that pralaya also, that existence is there, that's it. Sadev Saumya Agre Asit, Idam Agre Asit. Idam meaning was mentioned as 29 elements were mentioned by the word Idam also. If you remember, 29 elements were there. Idam Agre Asit. Then what shall I do? Nothing, relax. Don't do anything. Don't try to do, just listen. Listen more. When pralaya is over, then if you remember, space manifests. And space will manifest only on the existence. Anything cannot manifest unless there was something on which it has gone into unmanifestation. Anything unmanifest is of the nature of ignorance. And for ignorance you need knowledge. Ignorance is based on knowledge. If knowledge was not there, ignorance won't be there. And therefore, space has come out or manifested. I'm not saying created. Vedanta is very, very confused about using the words. It is not going to use any word like that. A lot of thinking is there, then they use the word. Like the legally, then they use the words. You can lose the case if some word is missing there. This happened. That prisoner should be hanged. So prisoner was hanged and the lawyer said he's hanged, now he should be taken out. So he took out alone, alive. Then it was put a clause, he should be hanged to death. Once it happened that it was written, the jury had said the prisoner should be hanged. This was said and we hanged it and therefore he's out. Then the judges started writing, he is hanged until death. Till he dies, he should be hanged. Otherwise, in 1 minute you take out, he has not yet died. It happened. In India, it happens. So, we are not going to use the word creation. We are going to use the word manifestation. And therefore, I am saying the space now manifested. And this comes in Taittiriya also. Tasmad vaya tasmad atmana akasha sambhuta akashad vayo vayo ragni ragni rabha advya prithvi prithivya moshade ityadi. But interesting thing is, you should have now said that space has come from existence, and therefore there is existence not of the space, because it will be space of existence. And here where Maya came into play to deceive us. Here is where the substance and property got interchanged. But one more thing was raised. He said, how do you say in the pralay only four, Akash also goes away? In the pralay, Akash should be there. I said. All four elements I agree because they are atom, but Akash also is not atom, therefore Akash doesn't go to unmanifestation in the pralay. And to that answer was given that how do you see space if the light was not there? So, because by the light only you see the space is not seen by Pratyaksh Praman, space is seen by Anuman Praman. By Vayu you know the space, by Shastra you know the space, and by the Shabd and Parisheshyat Nyaya you know the space. Space is known by three Praman. One Praman is that Vayu is moving, therefore air should move in something, and therefore the space should be there from the air to move. Second is space is known by Shastra Praman. Tasmad vaya tasmad atmana akasha sambhuta. And third is space is known by Shabda, what is called, space has the property called sound. So five elements are there, and there are each one has one property. So if Shabd is not the property of any element, and therefore space should be there existing, whose property Shabd is there, and that should be all pervasive. This is called Parisheshat Nyaya, if you remember that. Remainder. What is remainder? Remainder, understand? Kuch nahi to yahi bacha hai. So space should have the property of Shabd. Now the Vidyaranyana Swami said that please listen one point, that space, what you are saying, you cannot perceive without light. And therefore space should not be there in pralay. And this topic was discussed. Second topic is there. This is from 2nd to 46th verse. 46th verse. Very good. And similarly, other verses will come later on now. Now, third topic is very interesting. And third topic was from 47th verse to 60th verse, 59th verse, 47 to 59th verse. And that topic was of Maya. Maya topic, try to understand. Because Maya is the one which people don't. When money is there, money is Maya. Badi Maya inke paas hai aajkal. Badi Maya rakhe. Bombay will call Maya Nagri hai. Sometimes Stri is also called Maya. Bole money is Maya hai. Which angle all has been said, I hope you will understand that. But what discussion went on here? Well, tell me one thing. Why you are bringing Maya into picture? Maya, why? Please note, Maya is not a word which is not from Upanishads. Sarpalli Radhakrishnan was one of the president of India. So he said at one place, Maya word is not in Upanishads, which is totally wrong because Maya is in Kaivalya Upanishad, Maya is in Shvetashvatara Upanishad. When they don't know, they should not comment. So in Kaivalya it comes, Saiv Maya Parimohitatma Sharira Masthaya Kuruti Sarva. And in Shvetashvatara it comes, Prakritim tu Mayam Vidhi Mainam tu Paramishwaram. So, Maya word has come in the Upanishads. Why you have to bring Maya? I have to bring Maya Because of following reason. Number one reason is that in because from the existence space was manifested. Now the question is, what is the question? What is the question? How come space came from existence? Because existence cannot give birth to space. Because existence will not modify. Anything which is alone cannot modify. It is consciousness. Modification is possible when two are there and one is mixable. Then even the space doesn't mix. How can the existence mix? So something possibility of coming out is not there, but it is seen. This is where number one, Maya. Maya has the role here. So you can say Maya created, Maya manifested. From existence, yes. And second thing what Maya did was more notorious. What it did? It made existence forget the existence. And space was the main thing, and space's existence was brought. And every day we see the Maya in the deep sleep. We forget that I am dream seer. We forget that I was the waker or the dream seer, I am all pervading. And these objects of the dream are false and unreal. The dream Maya makes us forget the dream seer, which is all pervading and which was not a part, property, or a product of any object. And I say the dream horse exists, dream cat exists, and so on, so on. And I'm suffering being an individual in that. So Maya has acted in two areas. One is falsely creating something, showing something which was not there. And second thing is making the existence forget and making the existence the property of the five element. Quite a trick is there. So then what can we say? Maya is Sat. Maya cannot be said Sat. Why? Because it is dependent. Anything which is dependent cannot be Sat. Anything dependent will always be false. If I am rich only because of my father-in-law, then I am not originally rich. Or I look beautiful only after makeup, that means I am not beautiful. If I had beauty, without makeup also I'd look good. So which is mitha siddham iti mithya? Okay. I hope you're understanding that. So Maya is not Sat, then Maya should be Asat. Asat means totally non-existent and non-perceived. Like horn of a hare. Like Akash Kusum, the flower grown on the skies. How can the flower grow on the sky? Never I have seen. This is called Asat, not Mithya. So Maya is not Asat because I experience it. It is experiential, not existence, not existential, but experiential. It is not existential. Well, what is the spelling of existential? But it is experiential. Something which is experiential but not existential is called mithya. So it is not asat. I hope you are understanding these points. Allow the Vedanta to go into you. Its subtle topic is there. Vedanta is more beautiful when you understand, it will become beautiful. And don't allow to lose the understanding. Then you will see there is no sorrow. Like the dream is there. I don't know you have seen magic shows or not. I have seen lot of magic shows. So he will put the magician will come, he'll take one hat, he'll show like that. Nothing is there. He'll put it like that. After some time, he takes it out and pigeons flow. कहाँ से pigeon आ गया? You must seen. Or one nice, drawer is there. One girl comes and they cover that. And he will cut it to, don't cut it, don't cut it. Not a drop of blood will come out. He'll cut into two pieces. One piece is there, one piece is there. Leg is there, head side is here. पता नहीं देखा है कि नहीं? Leg side is that side and head side is this side. You say, what is going on? Oh, Ram, Re. लड़की तो काट दिया. After some time he comes. He joins and the girl springs out. Without any operation, she's cut. जोड़ भी दिया गया. It was only hypnosis. He had changed, hypnotized कर दिया था. PC Sarkar came 1 hour, 2 hours late. Everybody said, you are late. Your time was 5:30. You came at 7 o'clock. He said, see your watches. It was 5:30. He changed the timing. Maya मतलब है कि it is just showing something. अच्छा. There is no intrinsic change. Without changing anything intrinsically. Without changing anything intrinsically, it has shown something different. It is more showing rather than changing. Existence is hidden, and on that existence something else is seen. And that is called sad-asad vilakshanam, and this is called mithya. I hope you have understood this. Mithya word is there. Vedanta Swami has one more approach to Maya. Because none of the schools of either something is sat or asat. They said I don't believe in illusion. Either something is existing or not existing. Especially dualists are very unhappy if you say that world is mithya. You know why? Why? हाँ? हाँ, उनके ईश्वर खत्म हो जाते हैं. बोली भगवान ने बुलाया क्या फिर? If everything will be mithya, then what God will make? God will make something mithya? What is the value of that God then? बहुत नाराज हो जाते हैं वो. So to protect their godness, they are making the world real. भगवान को बचाने के चक्कर में, भगवान के डूअरशिप को बचाने के चक्कर में वर्ल्ड को रियल बता दिया उन्होंने. And not saying what the scriptures are saying. Scriptures have clearly said, Sadev Sam idam agre asit ekam eva dvitiyam. Nowhere it is said the world will be real. If world will be real, there will be two realities will be there. Taittiriya says, Yato vayamani bhutani jayanti yen jatani jivanti yat priyanti abhisam vishanti titi. Taittiriya Upanishad, Keno Upanishad, Chandogya Upanishad. In Chandogya, 6th chapter, it says, Vacharambanam vikaro namadhyam mrittika eva satyam. Very popular line is there. Well, this is existing only the tip of the tongue. So something is sat and something is asat, but Maya is sat asat vilakshan. Vedanta Swami says, okay, if you don't believe, tell me, is Akash sat? Akash sat? Well, how can Akash be sat? Already there is existence which is sat. So you believe Akash is not sat? Well, yes, Akash is not sat. So, can you say Akash is asat? Bole, how can I say Akash is asat? It is seen. So, if you don't want to say it is asat, it is asat. So, let me do one thing. I am categorizing the asat at two kind of. Experiential asat and non-experiential asat. Bhasman asat and bhasman asat. He coined these two words just to pacify them. Actually, he said the same thing is there. अच्छा, और माया आपको दिखा देते हैं। ये तो माया की एक शक्ति है। भासमान सत, experiential asat. Horn of the habit is non-experiential asat. And the mirage water is experiential asat. अच्छा, और माया आपको देखना ही है तो हम दिखा देते हैं. You don't need anywhere else to go in the world. Your mind is full of Maya. Attachment is Maya. There is no relation possible between two jiva also. Forget about two bodies, two Panch Mahabhuta are not related. This is not, this is son, this is daughter. This is father, this is mother. You don't have relation between two five elements. There is no relation possible, but we feel very much related. There is no ego possible. Why? Because ego is you are superimposing doership on the body. And you are not the only doer of anything. Many people have done what you have done. So doership cannot be yours. You are not big at all. You think you are big, one mosquito enters your nose or your ear and you will be having trouble of taking it out. One dengue will come and you will be thrown on the bed. One stroke will come and a person can fall down. You know nothing about your body properly. You don't know anything. What is your prarabdha in the future, you don't know. You don't know your past birth. You don't know the husband's past birth, wife's past birth. And still you are blowing the trumpet, I am big and important. What more you need to Maya? What is not there, it is showing everything. Knowing that this is wrong, still we do that. Knowing God is most important, still I feel I am important. You don't need a lot of explanation if you start seeing your mind. How the Maya is creating all mischief inside. Although I am of the nature of Anand, still I don't have joy. In the deep sleep, where from Anand will come? Where from Anand will come if I was not of the nature of Anand? I feel that person has joy. That body which is full of dirt, I see joy in it. What is there? Where is the joy in that? So Maya has done some intellectual conspiracies there. It's an intellectual corruption. Corruption means actually some money which was belonging to somebody else, it has been owned by somebody else. Which was really somebody else has shifted the ownership of that money. So Maya has done the same thing. That I, which was independent, has unnecessarily become owner of the body, mind, etc. और क्या चाहिए माया देखने के लिए आपको? I hope this point is clear. This was the third topic of Maya. There is no coming and no going. No meeting and no departing. Bhog, Viyog, Bhog, Yog, Sab Bhanda. He is bad, he is good. कौन इसमें क्या है? This is called Avyakt also, Prakriti also, Pradhan also. Vidyaranya calls more a Shakti to show it is dependent on the Shaktiman or the self. ठीक है? People don't love God, but they like human being. They like animals to eat. और क्या माया चाहिए? Animals, meat appears very tasty. Sometimes there is a soup of the animals also. What is that? Shark soup is there. Fin soup is there. Snake soup is there. Blood of the snake soup. Kya hai yaar? How do you like all this? It's so, how bad it should be smelling also. And you are enjoying it. You don't know that you will get the fruit of. Even knowing that I'll get the fruit. Pata nahi kahan sukh usko lage. You don't know what it will enjoy. Where there is no joy, it starts seeing joy. Doctor is saying that if you smoke, you will have lungs problem. If you drink a lot, you will have cirrhosis. But still a person's maya is very strong. So what more proof is required? One person I knew, doctor told him was drinking, he said, see, if you don't leave it 6 months, your life is there. Get your mala ready. Keep the photo and mala in your house so that people don't have to, bluntly. And he told us. And really in 6 months he died. But he couldn't leave drinking. Who thinks that anger quietens my mind, still we become angry? माया ने तो अच्छे से हम लोग को कब्जा करके रखा है. Attachment, aversion, anger, passion, none of the emotion are quietening. Still we hold them badly and can't leave them. और क्या चाहिए आपको? It appears, everything appears real. When I am angry, I feel that person is wrong. When I am calm, I feel there is a lot of joy. When I am egoistic, I feel I am big, I am insulted, I am neglected. I don't know this. He knows me better. I can't take it. He gets more opportunity than me. All these things we weave. What more you need to understand Maya? So Maya has two work. One is the manifestor work, other is the intellectual corruption work. One is at intellectual level, other is at a cosmic level, creation level. This is the third topic. Fourth topic, he said some items were created, so-called, or manifested, in which 5 elements were there. Panchabhutani was there, Bhautik Prapanch was there. Bhut and Bhautik, I differentiated. Made out of Bhut is called Bhautik. Then Brahmand was created. Then Lokas were there. Then the beings in the Lokas were there. So Panch Bhut, Bhautik, Brahmand, Bhut, Bhautik, Brahmand, Lokas, and beings in the Lokas, there, Sharirani. So these 5 things were created. And gradually, holding our finger one by one, Vidyaranya Swami was discriminating between Akash by saying Sat aspect is one and Maya and Shabd is belonging to false. Similarly, in the Vayu, the Sat and the Sat was one which was of the Brahman, and then Maya aspect, then Shabd aspect, and then all 4 aspects were belonging to Vayu. Then Agni, Sat aspect was the real. All 3 carried Shabd, Sparsh and Roop. This is belonging. And he was trying to separate it. He was trying to make it separate. Issue is separate, issues are there here. I hope you are understanding. If you have not understood, please revise once more. And similarly, 5 elements were different than the existing. Then he said, and 1/10 meant 1/10, 1/10. 1/10 of the whole earth was the Brahman. Then 1/10 of the Brahman from the Brahman. In the Brahman are all the Lokas. Bhurbhuva Suha Mahajana Tapat Satyam, etc. And Atal, Patal, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal. All these are the lower lokas are there. And in the lokas are the human beings. Person is there, not the body. Body plus the consciousness, reflected consciousness is called person. Without the reflected consciousness, the person is called body. That body is there. Well, body has come. You don't say person has come now. Then you only use the word body has already reached crematorium. Body has reached the crematorium. Or body is in the mortuary. You don't say person is in the drawer. Or you don't say person is in the oven, is burnt. You don't say. Similarly, so in the lokas, difference समझ गए ना? व्यक्ति अलग है और शरीर अलग है. But when the reflected consciousness is mixed with the body, he is called Vyakti or a person. Pure consciousness is not called person. And pure body is also not called person. Oh, I hope you are understanding. So you are a person or you are a body? You are a body or a person? Neither. You are Sat. You are not a reflected consciousness. Why you are making reflected consciousness? सोचना जरा सा. Give yourself some time. There is no time. Where to give time? I have no time for reflecting all these things. Somehow I am managing with the notes. That itself is so challenging. Thank God you have no 2 o'clock class. Otherwise I can't write anything. Don't be happy. The class will start soon. Lot of mails and lot of messages are there. Now who will answer all that thing? They may get nari of so many other small things are there. And then dental also is there. Here we treat mental, then he is dental. Both the things are making me sentimental. And if you don't do it, I'll be temperamental. अब सोचना जरा सा, you have to give a thought to it. So bhut, bhautik, brahmand, lokas and person. Jeev along with the body is called person. Not alien person. Jeev along with the body. Is P-U-R, not P-R. It's P-U-R-S. Okay. I hope this is the 4th topic which was discussed, which you have. अब आप करो ये सब काम. Vedanta is more for intellectual correction of superimposition of something on something which I remove it intellectually. I remove the superimposition on the pureness. Then you are seeing yourself without any adjuncts and conditioning. Imagine, kahan to existence all pervasive, kahan this body, and I'm inside the body. And I am walking, I am talking, I am thinking, I am angry, I am sad, I am happy, I am father. Where is that existence consciousness? Where is your father, mother here? Kamal hai. Such a big mistake you are doing. Guru used to joke. He said, one number shoes are smaller, you feel so uncomfortable. And here all pervasive cells you are put in the smallest shoes of the body, how much you will be uncomfortable? Supposing your number is 7 or 8 or 8, 9. I don't know, mine is 9 or 10. 10. And you have only 7 number shoes, your number is 8. What is your number? 5 number? No, 5 cannot be there. 5 number is not possible. You are not a baby. 5 number कहाँ से होगा इनका? हाँ? होता है? होता है? अच्छा. Up in that shoes you are. Therefore I don't put on shoes. Nicely, there is no hassle of tying it and then lace is there, that is there. कोई अपना, you are in simple slippers or you can be in paduka. Paduka is best. Unless it lands somewhere else. It can fly also. Supposing, see what a big mistakes we have, we do intellectually. And whatever we experience, we are very sure about it. I am Father, I am right. बोलो दुखी नहीं तो क्या हूँ? People say like that. If I don't be sad, then what shall I become? ऐसे लोग बोलते हैं. गुस्सा नहीं आएगा तो और क्या आएगा? If I don't get angry, then why should not get angry? ऐसे से बोलते हैं. Why should I not get sad on this issue? ऐसे से बोलते हैं. They justify every wrong thing. ठीक, मरो तुम, हमें क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Go and die. So, fifth topic is from 98 verse to 108 verse, and this topic is Gyan Vivek Phalam. Gyan Vivek. And it was mentioned that let the world be there. Experience, division and function. Even after knowledge is same. Not that you will experience kheer as having no taste. If Jnani will eat kheer, he may have the taste of sweetness. He will also see women, he will also see man, he will also see animal. So experience is same. All the work will be also same. Divisions also will be same, but very, very important. Status is not same. That means he has no sense of reality in it. This is called Vivek Phalam. बहुत बड़ी बात है. So somebody is giving him honor, so he will not be very happy. And somebody is dishonoring him, he is not very sad. Because, please note, he knows that the doer in him who is dishonoring is also false, and one who is experiencing the dishonor is also false. So his attention, he has habituated his mind and trained his mind to see the essence and non-changing rather than seeing the upper one. It is, you can experience what you want to see. You can train your mind. Like we see somebody. So I can at the most say, you are not looking well today. Your face is little down. I think something is wrong with you. I don't know what is wrong. But a doctor has trained his mind to see the eyes. He will say eyelids. Let me see your eyelids. He will see like that. Or he'll see your palms. Or he'll see your pulse at the most. He'll measure it in 1 minute, how many pulses are there, pulse is high or low. He has trained his mind to see something else. You have trained your mind. Ordinary person keeps on eating whatever is, whatever अच्छा ले आओ, इसको ले आओ. दही बड़ा ले आओ, पकौड़ी ले आओ, कचौड़ी ले आओ, समोसा कहाँ गया? But supposing you are a nutrition trained person, then you train your mind, well, fat is too much in this. This is too much of salt is in it. This is too much of sweet is there. You start training your mind. In our childhood, you never knew all these things also. Anything, you are just eating. That kind of mindset was not there that this is deep fried. Rather, it has been deep fried 3-4 times. Because it got cold. So again he has deep fried. 4 times he has deep fried the samosas. And you are eating it. तो खा लिए, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Salt is more in क्या फर्क पड़ता? Salt खाते जाओ, खाते जाओ, खाते जाओ. मिठाई खाते जाओ, खाते जाओ, खाते जाओ. This is wheat and this is rice. कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता. But slowly you have developed. No, I think this is too much carbohydrate or too much fat is there. Or doctor has said reduce the salt level, you will have blood pressure. Or reduce the sugar, you have diabetes. And slowly same thing, you have trained your mind to see, discriminate between nourishment and taste. And you are after nourishment and less after taste. Similarly, this jnani has trained his mind not to see the object as object, but he has trained his mind to see object as superimposed. And therefore, if you read in Bhagavad Gita, Samaloshtashm Kanchana, for him the lump of clay and the gold is same. Why? Jnana Vijnana Triptatma, Kutastha, Vijitendriya, युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्म कांचन. वो कहीं और ही देख रहा है. पंडिता समदर्शिना विद्या विनय संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गवि हस्तिनी शुनि चैव स्वपाके च पंडिता समदर्शिना. He is seeing something else. Like the goldsmith will not see that this murti is of Hanumanji, therefore it should have more cost. He will see the weight. His attention is on the gold and not on the Hanumanji. We have done a lot of puja, please sell it at a bigger cost. He said, I am only concerned with the weight. It is not my interest that how you have done puja, or is your favorite murti or not. This is so many grams of Hanumanji is there. Grams of gold is there. But this Ramji ko to chhod dijiye aap, Ramji can give more cost. He said, I don't see name and form. I just see the essence. You are seeing name and form, it is your problem. You have superimposed all that thing, that is your. I am only concerned about the gold. This Hanumanji is 5 gram, Ramji is 7 gram, Sita ji is 3 gram, Lakshman ji is 8 gram. Totally this much gram is there. This is the invoice, this is the cost. Please give me the money. उससे मतलब नहीं है कि how much they have been in the house. He is not going to bring any sentiments when the transaction will be there. Therefore, we have made a value. He is my chacha, he is my mummy, she is my mother, he is my son, he is my eldest son, very nice boy, he is there. And this is my body. That jnani has everything he has removed mentally. Intellectually, whole day he does this work only. You may think he is not doing, but he is doing this only. His only work is to strip the importance or strip the reality of an object in the intellect, not outside. बोलिए है नहीं, ये है नहीं, ये तो है नहीं. And therefore, last shlok, 72nd shlok of 2nd chapter was quoted. Esha brahmi sthiti partha nainam prapya vimuhyati sthitva syam antkalepi brahma nirvanam richati. That even at the end time had 2 meanings. Literal end time, and end time when this discrimination has been done completely. When then false and Satya has been intellectually convinced. This is not this. That is called Sthitva Syam Antkalepi Brahma Nirvanam Richati. And ultimately, what is his statement? Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. Jivan Mukti was mentioned when? When at the time of discrimination, you know the self. And Vidya Mukti is mentioned that after the body is left, that also you are free. So Vidya Mukti, Jivan Mukti. This was the fifth topic which we saw in 108th verse. And 109th verse, already you heard, that was the conclusion of the whole thing. And in conclusion was that what I had promised in the first verse, I have fulfilled my promise. This was the Panchabhut Vivek that we did in all 108 verses. So this is the summary in brief. I hope it will bring some light in our intellect and we will be better in our responses, or your comeback time will be faster. Don't think yourself inferior. Don't think yourself superior. What you are. Don't make a big thing in your mind about world and worldly matters. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tomorrow we'll start the third chapter of Panchadashi. Hari Tatsat. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om.